Heading up to the code 3 chase. Suspect was last reported southbound on Highway 99.
Can you give me more info on that call? Just clearing another call. I'm headed over there. Closing fast on a vehicle that matches the description. That reported party? All units go to condition 2. Pilot into a rig, stand by. I'm gonna try to get in front of this guy, slow him down. 016, 1023 with the pursuit.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the suck. Welcome to the suck tonight. Here we go again. Here we go again. Welcome, welcome, guys. Crypto Chaos happening today, every day, every day. Why? Because this is our freaking market, man. You gotta embrace it. You gotta love it. Oh, it's been a great day. It's been a great day. Oh, guys, look at this. Look at this. Freaking. Oh my God. What is this? Everything. Everything is on sale. Why would you not be excited and happy right before the beginning of next week where we start pumping like crazy, right? Crazy. All right, let's see what the damage is. Let's see what the damage is. Things are kind of... Calm down, right? Calm down. Things are coming up. Slowly but surely, they're coming up. Let me tell you what's not coming up. My freaking monitor behind me. What the hell? My screen behind me is not working. But yeah, look at all this crap. My God, everything. All your favorite projects are down today. 10%, 7% on average. Holy crap. I told you, I've been so excited all day. I've been buying up all this nonsense. But anyway, we're going to get into that in a bit. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm happy. But anyway, how's Bitcoin doing? How did we do last week? Look at this again, patting myself. Right there on the back. Our base case. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Dude, we hit every single day last week. Oh, my God. This is the first time in a very, very long time I hit every single day. I mean, we're really pretty damn spot on, but oh, my God, not this close. Holy crap. Basically hitting our base case on Thursday and Friday. Our bear case on Wednesday. Our... let's say this was probably the most iffy one. We landed into our bear case on Tuesday, and then of course we landed on our bear case on Monday. So yeah, I'm looking for another great week of pretending. Let's go, guys. Let's freaking go. But anyway, getting started with the show. Let's see how Bitcoin's doing. Right now it's sitting at 64,000, not 600. Climbing at the very beginning of our show. This is actually usually right around the time where we want to retest, going into Japan opening. I talk about this every single night. We're getting really close to their lunchtime every single time. It's right around 10:30 and 11 o'clock there right now. So by the end of our stream, it'll be noon. Again, breakout 9 o'clock. Actually, I think not even. I think in like a half hour. Again, guys, we have the power of technology. We can Google everything, right? Japan time! I really need a clock on my desk for Japan time. Japan time! It's 10 o'clock right now. So yeah, we got 2 hours. 2 hours before they go on lunch break and start spending in Japan. Again, that's the third largest economy that's going to wake up next. Okay, so moving into... so what I think is going to happen? Well, I mean... We've talked about this stuff for all the time. It's just a normal pump and dump. The more we come down, the more we're gonna shoot back up. But what's really interesting is that we're setting this up for like the perfect entry point for Bitcoin at Trump's inauguration. Like this is gonna rub him so the right way. I hate to say that. Like Trump loves this crap, right? See, Bitcoin was down, then I got in, and then I went up, and it's probably gonna play out like that, guys. I'm just saying. But the Trump pump is real. Don't fade it. And we're going to do the same thing tonight as we look into where's it going. So let's get through all the metrics and the stuff that we normally do on the stream. Guys, give me a shout out. Any coins you want to look at tonight. I'm feeling really anxious. I want to buy some more crap, man. I didn't spend enough today. I lost my job last Monday, and I'm not spending enough today. How can I say that's funny? Just cleaning up the chart a little bit from last week. And we'll get started. Okay, let's get going. And then, of course, we catch that. I forgot about that last week. We also catch the knife for Japan. So they didn't have to worry about it. We caught the knife for them. The beautiful HODL knife. That's right. Because if you HODL, you don't have to worry about catching a falling knife. That's right. That's what this is all about. Anyway, let's get into our metrics for the day. And the news. Let's see what's going on in the world of crypto. Guys, bringing you heat map, of course, for free. Kimba the White Snow Lion. He's bringing it to you for free. Don't pay for something you get for free, right?
Stupid.
Don't be stupid. Don't pay for something you get for free. I mean, unless you're an expert trader and you want to throw tons of money at nothing. I'd rather spend that subscription into Bitcoin, if you will, or another crypto of your choice. DCA and some other project. But yeah, look at this. Looking pretty good. It looks like the bulls right now are starting to stave off the bears. I had a little bit of drink today. Guys, I might be slurring my voice a little bit tonight. But it's all fun. It's all fun. But yeah, it looks like the bulls are starting to get a little bit of a push forward. But there is still some more of a bit of a setback on the way up. And once we can get basically pushed right back through 95 again, we can look at some of these other levels. But yeah, that's kind of what it looked like on the chart as well. We're basically waiting to break back out at 95, and then we're gonna have to get through this 95.6, 95.9 resistance up until we get back to our top, 98, 99, and then break through the 100, which is, I mean, we're talking about a couple of days, maybe 3 days, if we get this momentum going. And right now, it looks like, of course, we're creating a inverted head and shoulder pattern. Or you could say right now, short term, this looks like a cup and handle, a really good cup and handle on the 15 minute. If we break out here, I mean, it's another leg up, right? So probably, something like retesting 98, 99. So that's kind of what the short term tells me. Well, again, we'll take another look at Bitcoin by the end of the stream and see where we are going from there. All right, so that's what heat map is showing me. Guys, heat map brought to you by Kimba. I'm not endorsed, but I just love the anime reference on my show. All right, moving on. National debt. U.S. national debt sitting at $36 trillion, $347 billion. Big numbers, guys. It's gone up on average again about $6 to $7 billion each day since the beginning of the year. Nothing really new to see here. And then it's been a while since I mentioned this, but do not forget also the U.S. obligation to pay $28 trillion in Social Security benefits and liability, right? And Medicare, 43 together combined is more than double our national debt. So don't need to say any more about that. And then the the world debt clock for the rest of the world. I wanted to mention this. I don't know if I mentioned this last time. I think I did. Public debt to GDP. Since we looked at last year, Japan was over 300%, now coming down a little bit since they are getting a little bit of a push in interest rates. So keep that in mind as well. Everything else is basically, in a dumpster fire, right? 100% base, or on the edge of 100% debt to GDP. All right, that's enough of the fiat nonsense. Fear and greed for stonks. This is why we're down today, guys, because the stonks say so. And, of course, the Dixie. But anyway, the stonks are fear in ultimate, almost near extreme fear. A sliver at 27. Right on the hair, the butt hair of Orange Man coming in and pushing Orange Coin. Speaking of Orange Coin, crypto fear and greed is still in greed, which is great to see. Coming down from 69 at a low of 69 from last week, and unfortunately a high of 77, 78, which was where we got to last week in extreme greed. So coming back a little bit, but still we're greedy, guys. Why the hell are we not greedy? We know where this market's going, right? We know it's going up. It's the biggest. Oh my God, it's crypto chaos, man. It's crypto chaos. Come on. Jesus. All right, the Dixie's sitting at 109 and a half. I think this basically touched 110 today, sitting on the dollar against all assets in the world, right? All other fiat assets, currencies. I hate this damn chart. I gotta do this every time. But yeah, it looks like we did hit 110 today. Yep, we touched it twice. So this is probably the last time we're gonna see that. I mean, we'll never say never. By the end of the week, maybe we might touch it again, or maybe we hit 111. I don't see us pushing any higher than that. I think last time we looked at this, what was it? The 2022 was the highest we were at last. Was it the last 3 years? Yeah, 113. So I don't think we're gonna even. This is probably as high as we're gonna go for a little while. But we do need the dollar to weaken so that other assets can move in its place. So that is coming. It is coming. All right, so let's get into some of this other stuff. Again, before I show this next page, I just want to remind you, right? We just need to chill out, man.
Just chill out.
Yeah.
Drink a 7-Up, eat a moon pie.
Yeah.
Quit murdering people.
Yeah, quit murdering people. Because I'm gonna show you something that might make you murder people if you're in the wrong mindset. Oh no, crypto bubbles! Everything's in the dark today. Everything's in the red. Right? We've been talking about this. This was the first thing I showed. I'm super excited. I'm super happy, right? Why? Because it's a great day. It's a lovely day, right?
Oh, what a day!
It's a lovely day. I love it. Going right into the fire tornado there. But yeah, it's a great day. I actually spent about $3,000 today. Full disclosure, I bought another small bag of Jasmine down it hit under 3 cents a day. 278, 279, pretty good buys right there in my opinion. Will we go down further? Are we going to continue this rally downward into the end of the week? Maybe, but it's not a bad day to DCA. Also bought some virtual. Virtual was on sale today. Pretty much half off from its high. $2.50 I think it hit. I'm not sure where it's at now. I don't think it's still in the top 100 anymore. Let's see virtual real quick. If you guys haven't picked this up yet, this is my first buy-in, full disclosure, with Virtual's protocol. Yeah, it's not in the top 100 anymore. Top 200. Virtuals, but yeah, it's probably the biggest narrative right now for AI agents. And then, of course, freaking fart coins up like 40% today. It's ridiculous. It's absurd. And I do want to give you my meme coin discovery, right? Last week I told you guys why I bought Dogecoin, right? Because of what happened in And the big FU I gave to MSNBC on covering that BS article on Doge and Dogecoin and finally making the connection after, like, how long has it been since they announced it? It was like October, or maybe not, maybe even before that. It was like at the end of summer last year, before Trump even won, right? And then, you know, we get that. But anyway, we get Doge. They finally made the connection on MSNBC and made a big stink about it. But what I noticed about the whole meme coin thing, right? Specifically the big ones. Since I've been holding Doge, I've been keeping track of Doge. It's kind of one of those roles, you know, you buy and then you research as you get into it. And Doge is held up. How? Everything else is falling. If this market's going to tank, I would imagine that Doge is going to take with it. It's hiding behind me. Right there it is, Doge. It's still up 2.5% on the hour. Probably down on the day. No, it's up 1% on the day. So that's my biggest clue as to my biggest indicator that this is not the top. People are freaking out. Oh my God, the top's in. We're only gonna go to 100K, 108K. That was it. That's it. We're over, guys. We're done. The Bears have won. No, they haven't. I'm sorry. it's freaking. I'm sorry, Bears. They're probably really sad right now. But yeah, no, they didn't win. We're gonna have our big grand bull run, and it's gonna happen when every player is in office. Literally every single one of Trump's cabinet members are all crypto, I wouldn't say savants. I mean, maybe they are a little screwy, but yeah, they're all crypto. They're not crypto naysayers, right? They're not like what we just came out of. So I really feel like, yeah, we're going to get this big bull run that we've all been dreaming about for the last 4 years. And we may even get a Bitcoin extended cycle just for Bitcoin if we do get the strategic reserves worldwide, right? So anyway, I just want to go on a little bit of a rant there. But yeah, what else did I buy today? I bought a little bit of DOT today because, again, I've been talking about this possible move with TikTok. If they do buy it, if Kevin O'Leary buys it and he wants to build it on DOT, they're going to build it on DOT. So I keep shouting from the rooftops. It's a play, and I think it's worth a portion of risk on your portfolio. Because you guys know how big TikTok is. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's blowing. I had TikTok for like a week, and my videos went more viral there in like in a day. It's insane. But then I got banned. So it's whatever. It is whatever. I just do this for fun anyway. But anyway, then we've got what else did I buy today? So I bought DOT. I bought a little bit of Jasmine, right? I bought a little bit more Sui, right? You can never have enough Sui. This is going to be the darling of the cycle, I think. Fetch. I bought a little bit more Fetch. Some things are big things down today that were virtuals. Yeah, virtuals as well. So take that with what you will. That's just what I'm doing, not financial advice. There's a lot of great projects down, right? If you don't have enough of this, get a little bit of that. And I particularly didn't have enough of what I just mentioned. Well, you can never have enough Jasmine. I have a lot of Jasmine, but my God, this freaking coin, guys. If it does half of what we think it's going to do, it's going to make us all millionaires overnight. All right. Moving on. Bitcoin market cap is still sitting at a dominance of 58.5%. Just, my God, it's a monster. This is what scares me. I feel like Michael Saylor may be right. We'll get into that a little bit later. He's like, no altcoin season. It's a possibility. Then we've got market cap, guys, for all of our coins in our space. Top 10. Just looking to see if anything shifted around. Avalanche sitting at number 11. Tron sneaking into 10. And Sui on the back burner right now at 12. I think this is different. I don't know. This might be the same. For some reason, it looks weird that Tron and Avalanche are upside down. I think these were flipped from last week. Other than that, nothing really crazy in the top 10 happening. Tether is getting some weird, some weird action happening right now with the potential of it moving. Before I forget, I didn't find any articles covering it today, but Tether is moving to El Salvador specifically. We'll get into that in here in a bit. But yeah, anything else going on? Honorable mention, of course, goes out to Jasmine, sitting at 66, a market cap not too shabby. It was just at 72. All right, just saying. All right, and then, of course, my favorite metric, guys, my favorite metric. On a down day, when Bitcoin is 94,000 whatever, it touched 89.8 today. 89.8. And look at this. How much Bitcoin's left on the exchanges? It's less and less every day. Every freaking day, guys, less and less. We're not going any higher than where we are now. Although I say that, and here we are, 0.01, a little higher than we were last week. But yeah, I'm sure that'll get eaten up pretty quick when we get in the next trading session tomorrow. But my God, these are the lowest levels on record on exchanges ever in Bitcoin's more recent history, right? I mean, my God, we were just cut in half from producing 900 a day to 450, right? That's it. And they're gobbling them all up. Anyway, MicroStrategy, have they announced that they're buying this week? Maybe they're waiting to see if we're going lower, but I'm pretty sure they did already. But anyway, still holding 447,000 Bitcoin, nothing new from last week. And iBit sitting at 557,888. My God. And Fidelity, did Fidelity just overthrow? Wow, guys, look at this. Here it is. Fidelity just overthrew Grayscale. There it is, guys. The two biggest asset firms holding now the two largest allocations to Bitcoin, other than MicroStrategy. Oh boy, we're giving the world to the dogs. Oh boy. Anyway, moving on. Bitcoin Rainbow chart still telling us to accumulate, guys. If you're colorblind, it's green. So yeah, you might want to be picking up some Bitcoin before we move on into the massive, still cheap HODL bubble territory. FOMO intensifies. Seriously, get the hell out. Sell. When Bitcoin's worth like what, $1 million by the end of the year? Possibly. Who knows? We don't know. And we all are waiting for this metric to be broken. All right, moving on. Top 10 assets in the world. Bitcoin still holding on to number 7. Still slightly ahead of Saudi Aramco. All right, nothing new to say there. All right, with that out of the way, where are we at? We're into the news. Let's go into the news. We're going to go to the lightning round today. I'm going to go through a whole bunch of headlines and just pick out what I want to basically make the talking points on today, because I didn't have time to do any deep dives into particular news articles. But the Tether one, I'm hoping that we run into today, because that one is big. Anyway, moving on. Where are we at? So, Tron's daily revenue. This is just nonsense. Alphen Labs. Summer Scientific expands their holdings. Yeah, they've been acquiring more and more. So nothing going on BitcoinNews.com. This one I thought was interesting. Move from U.S. to let Trump. He will establish a crypto crowd. So it's the same. It's the same hopium. Solana tumbles 20%. Everything's down. Yeah, these are all nothing articles today, pretty much. There was one I thought was, this one was interesting. Right in the front page of Crypto Newsland, Jasmine Coin predicted for 10,000x gains alongside VeChain and Polygon. What do I keep talking about? Well, at least two of those three. Jasmine and Polygon, right? Jasmine and flipping Polygon. And guess what? We're going into a new year, right? We're already in a new year. Where these aren't security, guys. These aren't securities, right? We can run. We can go. We can do whatever the hell we want. We can build in these marketplaces and get the gains off of them as they grow. Polygon, of course, one of the largest use cases of it right now is Polymarket, but they have built NFTs in the past. My God, what's going on with my camera? Jeez, they built NFT on marketplace in the past. I believe Disney built their NFT marketplace on Polygon, right? So we're gonna see some crazy stuff happen when we get the whole NFT train rolling again this cycle. So yeah, we're gonna take a look at that. Also, BlackRock expands iShares Bitcoin ETF to Canada, following U.S. ETFs. Yes, the new ETF coming out. It's going to Canada now. What else we got in the headlines today? We're stuck at resistance. Like I just told you, we're gonna be stuck at that resistance at 99K, unless the Trump pump is so strong at the end of this week or the beginning of next week, or we just crush it right away. So just keep an eye out. Fake out or breakout? I'm calling a fake out. That's what I'm saying. Alright, so that's all we got. Crypto Newsland. Let's read some of these articles. So BlackRock expands its iShare Bitcoin ETF to Canada. It's pretty much a explanatory thing. It's right there in the headline. iShares iBit was launched in CBOE Canada by BlackRock, making it available with the exchange traded fund ETF product suite. The move comes nearly as 1 year as the product successfully launched in the United States, of course, being the largest. And I hate to toot their own horn here, but the largest crypto or the largest ETF period, outpacing gold's ETF. That's been established since, 2005? I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But similarly, this Canadian version of the ETF will trade under the iBit ticker as well, seeks to copy Bitcoin's performance while managing some operational expenses and liabilities. This is why I feel like everyone's expectations, at least the bears' expectations, that the ETF sell-offs are going to bring the rally of the market downward, which 2 more days will be the first day in which they would have to pay capital gains tax if they were to pull it out of the ETFs. But as Larry Fink has said before, and I've got the clip somewhere, but I'm not going to bore you with it. Larry Fink said in the past that they're not looking to buy these ETFs, for profit taking or whatever. They're looking for exposure. That's how he put it. They're looking for exposure. They don't want it for dividends, right? They want it for exposure. So I think that's really going to be what's going to be the make or break moment with these ETFs. Is if 2 more days or 3 more days from now, if we don't see a lot of outflows, then we know that Fink was right. And on top of that, where's the Bitcoin going to go? BlackRock ain't going to leave their Bitcoin there. It's going to be people selling the Bitcoin and getting cash, right? I said this in the very beginning. They're basically getting all the Bitcoin for free by holding it for their clients in the long game, right? In the long game. So anyway, moving on. So they're doing the same thing in Canada. Looks like it's going to launch. Oh, it already launched today. So similar, time frame. Again, this might actually prevent a big outflow if there potentially was any large outflows, if there is a large portion of Canadian market that wants to get in on Bitcoin as well. And they don't want to self-custody it, right? Because I tell you guys all the time, self-custody is the way, DCA is the way. That's the strategy you want to do, right? If you guys want to play this game safe, learn how to use cold hardware wallet, cold storage, and get your Bitcoin off exchanges, man. Get them off the exchanges. All right, I think that's all we really need to know about this here. Of course, we're just talking about all the success of the previous bull, the ETFs from last year, on January 15th. Yes. All right. So yeah, Bitcoin under pressure as Goldman trims Fed rate cut expectations. Did I close our other article I wanted to read? I think I did. I might have to go back to it. But yeah, I just wanted to. What? Oh, it was on the front page. There it is. Jasmy Coin predicted 10,000x. 10,000 is ridiculously bullish, guys. If you're a huge fan of Jasmy, like Corey, oh my God, yes. Max, how you doing, Max? Dude, hell, welcome back, man. Guy, thanks for dropping in. Of course, I know you're a huge fan of Jasmy. But yeah, Jasmy Coin has predicted a $10,000 growth alongside VeChain and Polygon. You guys know I've been talking about 2 of those for at least a year now. I'm really, really bullish on both. I think that Jasmy and Polygon are both sleeping dragons. Jasmy, of course, has already peeked his, Godzilla's head out of the water, right? You can see his eyes just out of the water right now. That's it. That's all you see right now, Jasmy. And then when it's $1, you'll get the whole tale. But yeah, we're nowhere near that yet. We're only 3 cent Jasmy. So I think there's tons and tons of, upside potential ready to go. And a lot of people, especially myself, are still predicting a 48, 49, maybe 50 cent Jasmy this cycle or higher. We don't know. We don't know what the future holds, but that's kind of my target for an exit strategy if you guys are looking at that. Anyway, blockchain innovations are heating up as VeChain, Polygon, and Jasmy Coin are packed with enterprise scalability and data independence. However, a new player priced at 0.0175 is making waves with the potential to skyrocket to $20. What are they talking about? 17 cents. Are we talking about VeChain? VeChain? Yeah, so potential skyrocket to $20. That's VeChain. So current price is 41 cents. No, that's only 4 cents. It's only 4 cents. VeChain, apart from the spirit blockchain technology, the technology's attention on addressing the needs of the market. VeChain's parent company has established in 2015. It's going to go over the whole history of VeChain, really. But yeah, these are their top picks, I guess, for a 10,000x. I mean, I'm looking at just a 10x, guys. I mean, right? I told you guys a 10, 20x possibly with Jasmine. They're calling for a 10,000x. Maybe over 8 years. I don't know. Maybe over 4 years. But anyway, they're calling for Polygon, Matic, and I mean, it's not Matic anymore. It's Polygon. It still has the ticker Matic here, though. That's weird. VeChain, Vet, and of course Jasmine. But it's interesting because all these have one thing in common. And that is, of course, the data governance, right? Data independence, right? And they didn't mention Polkadot, which of course it's tying into TikTok potentially being purchased and being used on Polkadot, which has the similar mechanics as well. I'm still more bullish than Jasmine than all these projects combined, but I thought that was a little bit of a one left out. Maybe that's done on purpose. Maybe they've got these backdoor deals and they can only mention things that people pay them for. You never know. Anyway, moving on. What else we got in the headlines today? MoonPay buys crypto payment processor Helio for $175 million. What else is come on? Any other really bullish things? Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to talk about. There it is. USDT, right? Tether Group established headquarters now in El Salvador, probably off of what happened during this Christmas. I don't know if you guys remember what happened this Christmas, but Tether kind of got what was it? Just assaulted by Europe, by the European governments, basically saying they didn't want to do business with them anymore, and yeah, all these lawsuits starting up. So yeah, it looks like they're packing up and they're moving into El Salvador because, one of their biggest holdings is, of course, Bitcoin, and where better a place to move to than the first Bitcoin country, right? El Salvador, the stablecoin behemoth, is now setting up shop there. Tether is, of course, an issuer of $137 billion in USDT tokens, and it's relocating to its headquarters to Bitcoin-friendly El Salvador for following regulatory approval. It's a national progression that Tether has to build its new home, foster collaboration, and strengthen its focus on emerging markets. And yeah, of course, their crypto-friendly policies make it easier too. But yeah, I wonder if they mentioned any of the stuff I was just talking about with their, if that was part of the reason why. Doesn't seem like that is even mentioned here. Yeah, there's advantages here too. Enjoying the country's tax benefits, aim to attract tech and crypto firms. Potential relocation that leverages El Salvador's new ICT innovation law. That's just different. So yeah, I feel like it's a good move for Tether either way. Again, like I said, they were being kind of pushed out. It's kind of funny too. Right after XRP and Ripple USD went live, right, or went live, was officially coined and everything else by Ripple. That Tether is starting to get a little bit of a push, being the largest USD stablecoin. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna get heated. We're gonna have to see a lot of competitors for this space. I'm surprised PayPal USD is not even that competitive at this point in time, because it is the first stable coin that was established with digital economy already built in. People already use PayPal, not as much as they used to when it was mandatory with eBay though. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, what else we got going on here? Japan's Remix Point completes a 3.2 million. Look at this. More Japanese companies are figuring out the deal now too, because they saw Metaplanet was number one on their stock exchanges. Now another company. Wow. I've never heard of this one. Remix Point. What is this? Auto and electricity trading company. Jesus. Buy $16 million of Bitcoin. Jesus. All right, it's just going to keep going on and on and on from here. I don't want to spend too much time on that article, but it's interesting to see more. Indian Railways launch EFT train tickets. Look at this, more crypto adoption. Again, I keep telling the masses, man, every time a normie hears NFT, they're like, I don't like pictures that are attached to data. Like I don't want to pay $10,000 for a picture of a JPEG or of a dog or a monkey. That's nothing to do with it. You don't understand the underlying technology of non-fungible tokens. Here's a perfectly good use case. You have a train ticket attached to it. We talked about concert tickets last year. What was it? Avenged Sevenfold. Concert tickets, and they give their loyal fans rewards for going into different concerts and following the the next whatever you call it, tours. So yeah, it's a huge implication. We talked about last year Avalanche and the NFT space on Avalanche for building the driver's license systems. And all the deeds and everything, all the houses are going to be on that. I mean, everything's going to be built as an NFT. And now we're building on blockchain for Bitcoin ordinals. Michael Seller's been talking about the orange check mark, right? Building basically identification as an ordinal. It's similar to NFT, not quite the same. Similar idea on top of blockchain. I mean, we are getting Web3 pumped into our lives faster than we can even think. I thought this was going to take another cycle. I really did. I never thought we'd get a Bitcoin president last year. I never thought all this stuff would run so fast. No one did. No one could have predicted that. But as soon as BlackRock got in, it was over. It was over last January. Anyway, JP Morgan CEO Diamond compares Bitcoin to smoking, which is stupid. I heard about this. I don't know if you guys saw that. It's such a stupid thing to say. He says, I applaud your ability to want to buy or sell it. I just don't think you should. I think you have the right to smoke, but I don't think you should smoke. Right? So that's what Jamie Dimon said. Have you guys seen the clip? I think I have it on the Twitter segment coming up. So what's going on. It's a lot of nonsense. We talked about the New Hampshire and North Dakota news. Of course, the latest U.S. States to propose Bitcoin reserves. We talked about that on Friday. That was fun. What else we got in the headlines today? That might be all the good hopium we can extrapolate from it. That might be it. Why is Ethereum down today? Why isn't Bitcoin down today? What? All these normie articles, man. Come on. I want to see who's building on what. Here we go. Here we go. There's a TikTok article. As I keep mentioning about a certain coin that may be running, TikTok on Web3. Just Polkadot, guys. Let's see if they mention it in the article. Supreme Court reviews TikTok's ban in the U.S. It could happen, of course, within the next few days. The arguments on January 10th regarding the nationwide TikTok ban case, which centers on the nation's security concerns. The court was reviewing the case, so we deliver a ruling before January 19th. That's interesting, right before Trump gets in office. When the law banning and the short video app is set to take effect. In April 2024, President Joe Biden has signed the Protecting Americans Foreign Advisory Control Applications Act, yada, 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 the spying and all the nonsense. We know. TikTok fails to comply with the U.S. laws. It could be removed from the U.S. app stores, effectively preventing its use in our country. 2024, TikTok had approximately 1.04 billion monthly users. This is what I'm talking about, guys. It's a huge freaking market. That's an eighth of the world, guys. That's an eighth of the entire population looking at this stupid shit. Anyway, monthly active users worldwide with 170 million users in the United States alone. That's half of our population in the United States. We have like 300 million people in the U.S. The platform collects vastly amounts of data from people, locations, browsing behavior, etc., etc., etc. Which is interesting because if they built it on Polkadot, you could actually do the inverse and then sell that data back to the users, just like Jasmine, right? Just like all these other things we're talking about. So I'm wondering if that's what they're going to go for. All right, they're going to go for that sort of like complete reversal from spying to give us your data. We'll give you these little TikTok coins or whatever, and it'll all be handled on the Polkadot blockchain. Potentially, it could happen. TikTok's popular platform, crypto ninjas, yada yada yada, nonsense, people and users, and I don't know. I'm not in that world, man. I tried to be in that world, but they kicked me out. They banned me. They banned me on TikTok after 1 week, man. After 1 week. So yeah, why does this matter? Are they going to mention anything at all about using it for Web3 services? No, they don't. That's interesting because everyone else is talking about it in our space, guys. Don't fade it. This is a crazy narrative, and it's going to possibly blow up in the next few weeks. All right, so What else we got going on? Solana Mango market shuts down. Dogecoin declines 90. This is what I thought. I don't know where they're getting that. 19 from the top. Oh, year to date peak. Year to date. But what's really interesting is how well Doge is holding up. I'm not a huge fan of dog coins, shit coins, meme coins, etc. I'm true utility. Evangelion, evangelist. Jesus, words are hard when you drink. Where are we going? We're going to see the charts real quick. We're gonna check Dogecoin, and I just wanted to show you my findings after holding this damn coin for about a week. 4 days. 4 days I've held this dumb coin. I bought down here, and now it's up here. But the only reason I wanted to talk about it is because I'm noticing that we're almost seeing a breakout. We're almost at a breakout for Doge. Well, everything else is down. Everything else is down. That's why I'm like, I have confidence in this market. And possibly even we're starting to see the tail end of retail start to just pop on in. Like, I've already got tons of people asking me about it. I've talked to normies on the street now. Like, people I've never had conversations with people about crypto and Bitcoin before in public. Like, it's happening. I feel like we're starting to get that narrative. The normies are almost here, and we'll check. We'll see with our normie segment at the very end of the stream too, to see if they really are in with the Google searches. But yeah, I'm starting to feel it, and this to me is giving me some more confidence that yeah, crypto's back, baby. And in the minds of retail, this is the only time it's ever been back. They totally faded our space. And if you guys are those people, I'm sorry. But I've been screaming from the rooftops forever, man. I just want people to understand. I just want people to see where we're going. And it's going to be beautiful. All right, let's move on. Anything else stick out today? U.S. banks can hold Bitcoin and Trump over. Yep, it's going to, of course, be with. I wonder if they're gonna reestablish the SAB 121 bill, or are they going to just throw it out and throw in something new? But yeah, they of course had Biden veto it last year, even though they had a bipartisan agreement for this bill. The banks were already ready to usher this regulation out, this legislation for the banks and crypto. So it's almost like, again, between Gary Gensler and Biden's administration, it was like held back on purpose. Like, this entire freaking market has been just... We're pulling back the rubber band so far. That's all, the best analogy I got. We're pulling back the rubber band so far by everything they've done to hold us back for so long that it's just gonna rip. It's gonna rip. We're not gonna be able to see where we go. That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting to blow everyone's expectations out of the water. I feel like some of the people on Fox Business coming out saying that 220, that's where everyone's landing in, that median 220 range. I feel like that might be, just nowhere near the target. Maybe we double that. Maybe we go to 400K. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of very bearish to say 200K now if we get a Bitcoin reserve. And the rest of the world does their own thing too. All right, what else we got? Bitcoin Magazine doesn't really have anything new usually. All right, so anyway, this is my Twitter, guys. Please like, subscribe, do all the things. This is what reminds me to tell you guys to like, subscribe, and do all the things so we can see more people, so we can, make more friends. That's what I'm here to do, man. I'm here to make more friends. I love Bitcoin, Bitcoin bros and crypto bros. They're my favorite types of people. And as I just said, I'm starting to meet more in real life too. I think in one hand I can count how many people I've ever talked to in real life about crypto and Bitcoin. So I want to change that and meet more people. So please like, subscribe, do all the things for me. I would appreciate that. Let's see what's going on Twitter that I had to share with you guys. I'm an idiot. Why didn't I buy it 108,000? Damn it. 90,000? I ain't buying that shit. Come on. That's exactly the mind of a crypto trader. This is why we don't trade, guys. This is why we just hold, right? As Max Kaiser says, 2.2 million's in play. That's why I said I feel like we're not quite there at 2 2,200,000. I don't think we're. I think we're a little low on the estimate of Bitcoin potential this cycle. Bitcoin full bull flag is in play. Target's 175,000. I mean, this is within the next month, right? We're talking about the month after. February is always a really good month for crypto and Bitcoin. It's potential. Could happen. I think so. Anyway, once I make it, I'll make it in real life. Then my real life can begin, right? That's how we all feel. Every person in crypto in Twitter, especially the guys that are buying like, I don't know, freaking 100,000 Dogecoin or something. I don't know. I mean, it's ridiculous. What else we got going on Twitter? Oh yeah, I thought this one was interesting. In transit, so Bitcoin's crash. This is every crash they recorded in different increments, right? So we had the 6-figure Bitcoin. Oh, it fell $100,000. Like the one that just happened like last week. They covered it on Fortune Crypto. It's over, guys. It's over. Bitcoin's dead. And then of course all the years they did prior to that. Of course Forbes covering it when it was less than $100, when it fell under 237 as the top of. My God, would have that been like 15 or 14 or something like that? Anyway, when your friend starts driving at 150 miles an hour and he says, "Dude, I just bought Solana at 250, bro. God damn it, I just bought." And you're just like, "Are you okay? Are you okay, bro?" Because now it's like 180. Yeah, that was the joke. Anyway, and then of course, Nayib Bukele, blue man with an orange heart, of course. Inviting Tether into his great nation, as we covered today on the stream. And then, his treasury pick. I thought this was really interesting, too. Trump's treasury pick was Scott Bessent. And he's disclosed owning up to $500,000 worth of the Bitcoin ETF. It's not Bitcoin. It's not real Bitcoin. Well, whatever. It's still Bitcoin allocated portfolio and $500,000 of it. That's significant. And, what was it? JD Vance, before they won, right? When they were... campaigning, JD Vance came out and he said that he had over just under 2 Bitcoin. That's what he said. He's like, I got 1 or 2 Bitcoin. That's what he said, something like that. So I think under 200,000 back then or something like that. Dollars. Anyway, and then of course it's been a long time since I shared this one. This is a classic, an oldie but a goodie. But of course we are here, guys. We are right here. And the best way I can describe this is, of course, the adaptation of Web 1 to Web 3, or Web 1 to Web 2, basically with the iPhone. Is that when cellular networks started coming out, it basically established the form factor. What we did, and I thought this was a great place for them to point at, is we established the form factor. We are changing the money with crypto. Now that the form factor has been established, we are now going to develop it into no man's land and potentially well into the next 2 or 3 decades of crypto. So I thought that was really interesting to see. And of course, that's 1990s to current day cell phones. So we're talking about 2 or 3 decades, right? Exciting stuff, guys. We're early. not so long though. And we probably got a few more months to say that. North Dakota, of course, introduces its bill to invest funds into Bitcoin, right? We talked about that last week. Super bullish. You're not bullish enough. You're not bullish enough. That's like 20 states we've covered already in the last 6 months. Front running the United States as a whole. Ooh, and then McDonald's, of course. I didn't wear my McDonald's hoodie today. Dang it. I missed opportunity. We're all going to make it to McDonald's, as Michael Sarah says. And then who wants to stack Bitcoin and MicroStack? This is funny. I thought this was funny. Who wants to MicroStack Bitcoin with me, guys? We should do this. We should all do this. That was Tommy Boy on Twitter. He's funny. Tommy Boy Crypto. Keeping the man alive. Oh, this was grand. If you guys haven't seen this, Dave Portnoy, look at this.
So I'm in the New York office, first time in a long time, and I'm just going through gifts and shit that people have sent me. Maybe the most humiliating thing is people from the island of Man. I don't even know if that's a real thing. I thought it was only for Bond movies. Sent me a book. They're like, we know you struggled with Bitcoin. They're dead serious. Bitcoin explained like I'm 5, like a 2-year-old.
No, not 2, 5.
Like it goes up over time. How about you take your little fucking Bitcoin kids book and shove up your fucking asshole?
Oh my God, Dave! Come on, Dave! No. But he needs it, man. He needs it. How many times I made so many shorts last year? Every time he like freaking fuddled the ball with Bitcoin and it fucked me again. It's hilarious. I love that guy. Just watch how hard he can fall. He even had Michael Saylor on his stream recently. How the hell this guy loses? All you gotta do is hold. HODL, man. HODL be let him. Diamond hands, right, guys? Diamond hands. All right. Moving on. Oh yeah, and excuse me, what do you do for a living?
Crypto.
I'm a crypto investor. Yes, I'm a crypto investor,
okay,
guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, look at my nice ride. I thought that was so troll. I love it. I love the troll. I love the chaos. Oh my God, what else we got? Sailor's Face. Oh yeah, if you guys haven't seen this, this was great. This was like one of my favorite moments of last year.
He also came to you in a dream.
No one else has ever given Michael Saylor that look
Satoshi in Seattle in 1993.
Never got that look from anyone.
He also came to you in a dream. You have a nice relationship with Satoshi.
I feel like I do.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a story to tell. Definitely have an opportunity to meet him back in 1993.
You mentioned...
Wouldn't it be so troll, though, if Scottie Pippen was actually Satoshi? And this is all just like, he's like secretly this great, computer programmer and no one knows. I dream about it. I feel like I know him. That would be so troll, but I just don't see it, man. I don't see how he ever would have met him or anything like that. In the 90s, too, he said, oh my God, that was before Digicast, I think, even. Anyway, European MP says Donald Trump will create a strategic Bitcoin reserve. What is the EU doing?
He now shows a 100% return,
what is the EU
with
doing?
hundreds of millions of dollars available for his people, for security, and for the sovereignty of his country. The whole world is now getting ready to take advantage of this revolution in decentralized finance.
I don't want to play the whole thing,
Donald Trump is going to create a strategic reserve of Bitcoin for the United States.
She said the thing.
Jerome Powell, the chairman of the U.S. Federal Reserve, is now talking about...
So what are we doing, basically? Yeah, what are we doing?
Let's allow them to protect themselves from the crazy spiral you've created. Public deficit that drives money creation, which creates inflation, leading to chaos. Let's dare to be free. Let's stop being afraid of our own shadow. Let's stay true to the ambition of our civilization.
Exactly! That's what I've been saying all freaking year last year. It makes me sick the more and more I notice how every single world market follows the United States to a T. Like, no one tries anything different. No one breaks out of the paradigm except Mr. Bukele himself. 2021. Anyway. Oh, boy. And, real estate can't not be hacked, guys. Just a reminder, it sucks what happened. My heart goes out to those in Cali. But my freaking God, guys. They can't take away your Bitcoin. You got a cold storage. That's all I'm going to say. All right. That's all right. Let's get into the normies. Oh, the normies. Oh, God, the normies, guys. This is the normies of the sports. They love their celebrities, too. All right. They're looking for Rams. Normies are searching for Red Note. I'm assuming it's a movie or an app. Yeah, it's an app. Yep. Neil, I don't know who that is. Celebrity, probably, or a sports player. I don't know. Earthquake, Japan, tsunami warning. What? I hope not. Mike McCarthy, Cowboys coach. Yeah, sports. Walmart logo redesign. That's interesting. Interesting. Nothing else pertaining to our space, though. Jeez. Amanda Palmer, Carrie Underwood, Trump. What the world? Village People. What? Like the Village People? Like the band or the group from the 80s? Interesting. Bad Bunny Tour 2025. I don't know what that is. Is that like Playboy stuff? Bunny stuff? Love Island stars. This is nonsense. This is all nonsense. Every day it hurts my soul. No one's Googling Bitcoin at this near lows, for the year. Oh, it has been the near lows for the year, actually. It was the all-time low for the year. 89.8 thousand. Oh, boy. Anyone searching Bitcoin at least? Let's see. It doesn't look like it. Let's see in the last 7 days. Get an uptick at all. You know what? Does that count? That's not... Oh, that is today. Yeah. So we did get a tiny bit. Look at that. A tiny bit on the Richter scale came up. As I keep freaking photobombing my freaking stream with my avatar. But yeah, it looks like we did get a little higher in searches on today's than we did on the 7th, which I guess the 7th when we have another large pullback. They're only Google searching now when they're at pullbacks on all-time highs. It's nonsense, man. The normies cannot be any more late, in my opinion. Focused, welcome back, Focus, to the stream. I just looked down the chat. Welcome back, Focused. How the hell are you doing, man? How the hell are you doing? I'm wondering if we can catch this falling knife. That's what I'm wondering if we can do. As we caught it. Not once, not twice, not three, not four times, but 5 times last week. Every single day last week, we predicted basically between our bull, bear, and base case scenarios, we hit the nail on the head, and I'm going for number 6, man. This is the longest streak I've had. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep freaking going. I want to see something completely wrong. I gotta troll really hard tonight to get this wrong. I don't know, man. Tomorrow is Tuesday. We've already had a bad day coming in on Monday. It's already been wiped out. It's a wash. I mean, you guys see it, right? This is the beginning of the day. Here's the end of the day. It was a nothing burger. The whole day is nothing on Bitcoin. Some of your coins are still down, right? Because people haven't woken up to the fact that this is a fake out. But this is also, again, people are going to look at this psychologically and say, hey, I see a pattern here. Cup and handle. It's green the handle right now. It could break out, like I said before. So we have a really crazy bull case prediction coming out tonight. I'm going to troll hard with this one. But bear case scenario, because Trump's getting in office, why not do a crazy bear case scenario? I think by the end of the week, we might even touch down a little lower too. This may not be the end of it. But, I do feel like the powers that be are holding us back quite a bit moving into the end of next week. Or the end of this week into of course, Trump's inauguration. I feel like, they want this market to dump beforehand to make it seem like it's a better place in a Trump world. That's just my opinion. It's all politics. But anyway, so what do I do, guys? What do I do? I always look at 3 numbers, guys. Here I'm in the United States. I'm in New Yorker time, right? New Yorker time, which is Eastern Standard Time. You only need to know 3 numbers. You pretty much can see the volatility, the most volatility we're going to have in the entire world, whether you're on one side of the world or the other. It's mostly right around 3 a.m., 9 a.m., and 12 a.m., and of course inverse that p.m. So those 3 numbers, you know where all the volatility is going to be, which, if you know the narrative, right, if you know the trend, like we just covered all the metrics, that's how I'm able to predict all these moves, is because, I'm just following, psychology in the market, basically. I'm harnessing, I'm channeling living people, not dead people. It's fun to channel dead people, though. Then you start speaking gibberish and stuff. But that's kind of how I roll. Join me in my great chaos. We're going to start doing chaos magic on the stream, too, at some point. But probably after I move, though. Because all this is going to change, guys. All this is going to change. Don't freak out when you see it change. It's going to come. I'm finishing up my move, or starting my sale right now. So I will be moving here in the next few months. Focus One says, good, just waiting for everything to go up. And I'm waiting for you to get on my stream, Focused. You've been here since the very beginning. I love you, man. You and I have very similar, and I feel for you too. I like, you're in Canada, right? So like, your taxes are gonna kill you unless they get better crypto regulation in Canada, which it seems like they will with who you've got in the running right now. You've got a very pro Bitcoin candidate out there that we covered last week. Anyway, so what am I taking tonight? You're not cashing out anytime soon, Focus One says. I hear you. Is it 100%? Is it like 90% only for 1 year? Or is like, what does it trickle down to if you hold it for 4 years in Canada? Is it like have, like capital gains tax here in the United States, short term, long term? Let's see what you say. I'm going to pull this up real quick. We're going to take a look one more time at the... where is it? At the heat map. Guys, of course, just your daily reminder. Again, don't pay for something you can get for free. Don't pay for something you get for free. It's all over YouTube, heat map. brought to you by Kimba the Vice in the Land, or whoever you choose, guys. I just like Kimba. But yeah, looks like, of course, we're still looking at the same kind of levels, guys. The same sort of narrative. 94.7. We're kind of stuck there. Can't really get back up into 95. We can't get past 95 tonight. We're probably going to, again, of course, retrace back down and retest 93. Of course, we'll look at the chart for confirmation on that, but that's basically what I see happening tonight. So, with that being said, let's do a bull, bear, and base case scenario. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. And right before I do that, Focus One says it's 50% of your capital gains if you hold for more than a year. Damn, it's like 15% here. Dude, I feel for you, man. I feel for you. All right, so let's get on into it. So, with that being said, guys, this is what I'm gonna do. Of course, I'm gonna first. I always like to mark my. This is just my my method of madness. I like to mark my targets for all the volatility that's gonna happen tonight, which is of course, going to be right when we close the stream tonight at 9 o'clock. Of course, we always go a little over sometimes too. We got 2 minutes, jeez. So 2 minutes, we might see some serious shit, or we might see basically flatline nothing. We'll see. And then 3 a.m. of course will be the next point. We're gonna need the map and 12. Those are my key indicators for the highest volume overnight. All right. So what I like to do is take all these and then just judging around these potential time frames. We have the most potential in our market, right? Like I show you right here, the morning open, 9 a.m. Right there, the most volatility. You can see down here in the indicators, 9 a.m. Where's this? Probably 3. Yeah, the exit 3. We see the biggest amount of sell-off, right? Close enough, but it's kind of flat today on around 12. There's a bit of a sell-off right there. Yeah, right there. So that would line up right there between 11 and 12. So that's kind of my thought process around this. I've been doing this for years, looking at this damn charts. Guys, last bull run, I put a TV in every single room in my house, including the bathroom, where I literally sit in the hot tub and watch these freaking charts. It's freaking insane. I've kind of become attuned to them, like like I said, like magic. Anyway, so let's see where we go tonight. So what I think is going to happen right now. Wow, and I already got that line there too. That's pretty foreshadowing. Yeah, especially when you're having a log scale and you zoom out. It's like, oh, we're gonna just climb that all the way up. No, it's not how that works. But the next step I do is I like to draw, of course, our bull pennant like everyone else does, because again, everyone else is looking at the same damn chart. Right? So we take that into a bull pendant. We basically see where the breakout's going to happen, which is basically right again, the key time frames all the time, 9 p.m. So it looks like we might see a big breakout, regardless up or down. Flip a freaking coin at this point, because we are sitting at the the highs that we just retraced from. So we did get slightly a higher high, but I don't think that's enough to really keep pushing us upward. Long term, it's potentially. I mean, we could. The potential for this breakout could also take us as far back as like 10 o'clock at night. That's not that far off. I'm gonna call it and just say now. So yeah, So anyway, bull case, bear case, base case, right? Bull case tonight. We're gonna basically ride this freaking line up. That's what I think. We're gonna basically get a breakout now. My base case scenario, or bull case scenario, right? We're gonna ride that through. Break on up, and then probably go up to retest. What was it? The next point, local resistance, which is going to be 95.9. Come back down, and then how bullish do we want to be? I want to be like truly bullish tonight, and see if we hit that. Let's see. How can we do that? I also want to continue catching this knife for Japan too. I want to help them out, man. They need some help. Especially last week. They really need help last week. My God. So what are we doing with that then? Let's zoom out a little further and see how far we have to climb back up. We got so much trash on the chart. Okay, so the biggest point is going to be, of course, trying to break that 96K. That's going to come later. So let's just go full boltard and go all the way out till midnight. And say we're going to come back down, retest that, and then just come all the way back up. And, of course, what do we do every single day? Regardless, pretty much here in the United States, especially if we see a rise on Bitcoin overnight. We see a sell-off every freaking day in the morning, right around 9:30 at the morning open, right? So I think something like that, of course, is probably going to be our bull target for the night. That's if everything plays out. And is it a full moon tonight? Is it a full moon tonight? Let's pull the rest of this chaos magic into this show. Let's see. Is it a full moon tonight? Full moon. I want to. Come on. Try next full moon. The next full moon. Really? Google's not just gonna tell me when next full moon. When next full moon? I'm yelling at you, Google. Tell me. Let's just look at the calendar. Damn it. I didn't want to do all this, but I guess I have to. January 13th. What? There it is, guys. We're gonna do nothing but bullish freaking projections tonight. Oh my god, predictions are all gonna be bullish tonight. Dude, honestly, I kind of want to just leave the bullish one up after seeing that. I mean, we're on a freaking full moon tonight. There is a lot to say about that. We have pumped a lot in full moons. But I'll do my bull, bear, base. Yeah, I'll do it anyway. So that's gonna be our bull case scenario. At this point, I think I might do super bull tonight. Just because there's a full moon, why the hell not? I'll do that at the very end. But anyway, base case scenario, we're gonna of course go sideways. We're gonna be bouncing off these previous resistances back and forth in this channel. So it'll be somewhere between 93.6 and 95.9. It would be my guess if we do a base case scenario where we're just gonna go sideways. Overnight, and maybe you come back down and even retest some of these and then recover a little bit overnight too. It wouldn't be again, it's still going sideways. It's still consolidation. And we just came back over a little bit. The thing is, I don't think we're going to fall that much because Japan hasn't, China hasn't, Germany hasn't taken advantage of any of this yet, right? They woke up and it was the same damn level as they just saw, right? So they didn't see any of this action. This is just American sell-off. So I don't see why they would sell further unless they, again, everyone sees the American market wants to basically mimic us all the time. So with that being said, I'm just gonna do that safe bet. We're gonna consolidate. So let's just go say we come back down, follow our bull case up a little bit, and around 3 o'clock, come back down and retest after 393. Stay down there midnight. Try to retrace back up. Slowly come back down, then sell off in the morning. Because we're gonna sell off in the morning anyway, because America sucks. So that's gonna be our base case scenario. So our bull case scenario, we're gonna make green, of course. It's our bull case to distinguish it. All right. And then our bear case. Oh, I can't wait to do this one. This is gonna be fun. I don't know. On a full moon, I've seen it dump on a full moon, but it's rare. It's rare. Again, the whole meaning behind full moon in the market is like we're 80% water, 90% water, whatever the hell it is, 85%, whatever the hell it is. That when the tides come in, it shifts like the minds of humans or like the human. Because we're made up of atoms and micro parasites, whatever, right? Bacteria, that somehow that all like is connected, and that's why the moons matter. I don't make this stuff up, guys. It's just what I've heard. But I've seen it, and it's been pretty accurate in the last 4 years for sure. All right, bear case scenario. We're gonna dump right all the way. Why not? Let's just do this for fun. We're just gonna dump right away. Boom, right back down to 92. Try to come back up a little bit. 3 o'clock, and then just we're gonna come right back down. Retest the low 90. Oh, we're gonna shoot right back up because everyone loves the dip. And then we're gonna come back down, bounce, retest, and then 9 o'clock we're gonna go down to 90 again. We're gonna end up at 90 or lower. That's my bear case scenario. And I'm sticking to it. It's fun. It's fun. I love seeing people's reactions too, man. It's great how like devoted people are. But if you're not hodling, you don't have to catch no damn knives, right? If you're hodling, you don't have to catch no damn knives. That's the whole point. So hopefully we'll catch this knife for everyone tonight in the foreign markets, and it'll be a good day for them tomorrow. That's what I'm hoping, guys. That's what I'm hoping. Well, anyway, I appreciate you guys coming out. Please like, subscribe, do all the things down below. This is, of course, the Crypto Otaku, giving you the crypto chaos and the news. And don't be stupid, guys. Don't be stupid. Don't sell your bags before the bull run. You know, we have a lot of room up, a lot more room up than we do down. Because of
which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay, what's
There's no second best.
There is no second best. There is no second best crypto asset.
All right. Well, have a good night, guys. I will see you later. Peace.
According to the Wall Street Journal, the agency informed the NASDAQ and the CBOE that BlackRock and Fidelity's proposals are insufficient.
We can make the dollar the most attractive currency by continuing to have the rule of law.
You always print money to do that.
I suppose it would diminish our status as the reserve currency.
Just shut up. There's no expectation of privacy above me in the sky.
So Bitcoin is the solution because you can buy Bitcoin right.
Yeah, and that's not a security, and that's not a security. Yeah. Jasmine Polka Dot Polygon. That's not a security either. No, Avalanche. That's not a security. Oh, the hell, Solana? You think Solana's a security? What? I'm a Cardano? Freaking Cardano, guys! They're not securities. I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Booyah!
Bet.